The world of sports is no stranger to controversy, but the recent uproar surrounding Noah Lyles' victory at the Olympics has reached a fever pitch. It's as if someone dropped a match into a barrel of fireworks. The explosive combination of political tensions, sportsmanship debates, and raw emotion has led to an unprecedented situation where an Olympic boycott is being seriously considered. This turn of events has left fans, athletes, and pundits alike reeling, each with their own hot take on whether Lyles' win was deserved or a fluke. But before we proceed further, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Noah Lyles, a name synonymous with speed and style on the track, found himself at the center of this maelstrom after his controversial win in the 200 meters. It wasn't just the win that sparked debate, but the manner in which he claimed victory. Some argued that Lyles had shown blatant disregard for the rules, while others felt his performance was a masterclass in athletic prowess. Regardless of which side he fell on, there was no denying that Lyles had managed to grab headlines for all the wrong reasons. Lyles' journey to this controversial moment was nothing short of spectacular. Bursting onto the scene with a swagger and confidence that bordered on cockiness, he quickly became a fan favorite. His antics on and off the track were often as entertaining as his races. Whether it was his pre-race dance routines or his post-race celebrations, Lyles knew how to put on a show. But this time, the show had a darker twist, and the crowd was divided. As the dust settled from the race, whispers of a boycott began to circulate. The idea that an entire nation could withdraw from the Olympics in protest of one athlete's actions seemed absurd at first. But as more details emerged about the race, the whispers turned into shouts. Social media erupted with hashtags demanding justice, and news outlets ran stories questioning the integrity of the competition. It was a perfect storm of controversy that threatened to overshadow the entire Olympic Games. The root of the controversy lay in the final moments of the 200-meter race. Lyles had surged ahead in the last few meters, a move that some claimed was aided by an illegal lane change. Others argued that the race officials had missed a crucial foul, and the victory should be nullified. Lyles, for his part, maintained his innocence, insisting that his win was clean and deserved. His defiance only added fuel to the fire, with detractors calling for his disqualification and supporters rallying behind their embattled hero. The International Olympic Committee, IOC, found itself in a precarious position. The integrity of the Games was at stake, and their decision would have far-reaching implications. If they sided with Lyles, they risked alienating a significant portion of the global audience. If they ruled against him, they could face backlash from those who believed in his innocence. It was a no-win situation, and the pressure was mounting. Amidst the chaos, Lyles' personality shone through. He took to social media to address his critics, using humor and charm to deflect some of the hostility. In one memorable post, he likened himself to a superhero being unfairly targeted by villains. "Just call me Flash," he quipped, "saving the world one race at a time, even if some folks don't like it." His light-hearted approach won over some of his detractors but also served to infuriate others who felt he wasn't taking the situation seriously enough. The debate extended beyond the sports community, drawing in politicians and celebrities who weighed in with their opinions. Some saw the boycott as a necessary stand against perceived injustice, while others viewed it as an overreaction that would only harm the athletes. The controversy even reached the highest levels of government, with leaders making statements that only served to deepen the divide. It was clear that Lyles' win had become more than just a sports story. It was a cultural flashpoint. In the midst of the uproar, Lyles continued to train and prepare for his next event. His focus and determination were evident, and he seemed unfazed by the storm swirling around him. Interviews with his coaches and teammates painted a picture of an athlete who was steadfast in his belief that he had done nothing wrong. "Noah's got the heart of a champion," one coach said. "He won't let this derail him. He knows what he's capable of, and he'll prove it again." As the Olympic Games progressed, the boycott movement gained momentum. Several countries announced their intention to withdraw from the competition if the IOC did not take action against Lyles. The Games, already under the strain of the global pandemic, now faced another existential threat. The possibility of a fragmented Olympics loomed large, and the world watched with bated breath to see how the situation would unfold. Lyles' story took another twist when footage emerged that seemed to exonerate him. The new angle showed that the alleged lane change was not as clear-cut as initially thought. The revelation added another layer of complexity to the controversy, with some seeing it as vindication for Lyles, while others remained unconvinced. The debate raged on, with no clear resolution in sight. In an unexpected move, Lyles called a press conference to address the situation directly. Standing before a room packed with reporters, he spoke candidly about his experience and the impact the controversy had on him. He acknowledged the pain and anger felt by his critics but maintained his innocence. "I didn't come here to cheat or to tarnish the sport I love," he said. "I came here to compete, to give my best, and to represent my country with pride. I respect the opinions of those who doubt me, but I know in my heart that I won that race fair and square." The press conference did little to quell the storm, but it did humanize Lyles in the eyes of many. His vulnerability and honesty struck a chord, even among some of his harshest critics. It was a reminder that behind the headlines and hashtags was a young athlete caught in a whirlwind beyond his control. The final verdict from the IOC was eagerly anticipated. After extensive deliberations, they announced that there was insufficient evidence to disqualify Lyles. The decision was met with a mix of relief and outrage. For Lyles and his supporters, it was a moment of vindication. For his detractors, it was a bitter pill to swallow, reinforcing their belief that the system was flawed. The aftermath of the controversy left lasting scars on the Olympic community. The calls for a boycott had subsided, but the divisions remained. Trust in the fairness of the competition had been shaken, and it would take time to rebuild. Lyles, for his part, continued to race, determined to let his performance on the track speak for itself. Noah Lyles' story became a case study in sports journalism and ethics classes. Analysts dissected every aspect of the controversy, from the race itself to the reactions that followed. Documentaries were made, chronicling the events and giving voice to all sides of the debate. Lyles, despite the controversy, continued to build his legacy. He went on to win more races and break more records, proving that his talent was undeniable. Through it all, Lyles maintained his characteristic humor and resilience. He often joked about the incident, turning it into a motivational tale for young athletes. "If you can handle the heat," he would say with a grin, "you can shine even brighter." Noah Lyles' controversial win at the Olympics served as a powerful reminder of the complexities of sportsmanship and human spirit. His journey through the storm of public opinion and professional scrutiny illustrated the highs and lows of an athlete's life, leaving an indelible mark on the history of the Olympic Games. Looking back, the Noah Lyles controversy served as a stark reminder of the intense scrutiny and pressure that comes with being an elite athlete. It highlighted the fine line between confidence and arrogance, between victory and defeat. In the end, Lyles' story was not just about a race, but about resilience, the power of perception, and the indomitable spirit of a champion. The Olympic Games eventually concluded and life moved on, but the memory of that tumultuous event lingered. Lyles' name became synonymous with both brilliance and controversy, and to a legacy that he would carry with him for the rest of his career. For better or worse, he had made his mark on the world of sports, and his story would be told for years to come. Enjoyed our take on the Olympic boycott? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. We thrive on your feedback, so be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, keep discovering and stay tuned.